lights come. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's gone. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spraying out the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it, done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No giving like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Oh, Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Allen Crabbe. Conley buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
It's Atlanta ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Bogdanovic. To Gobert. Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Off the assist.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Trae Young. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 3. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Trae Young to Parker. 4-3. Well, he missed his first 3 shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a 3.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Conley. Mitchell. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And abuses the rim with the slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. From long range, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Trae Young lays it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Chandler Parsons with the block. And count the basket inside.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
It's no good. Shots not going down. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. The drive right to the basket. Chandler Parsons with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Able to convert on both free throws. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. Jazz have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, some team has to draw a line in the sand.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Trae Young. Defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that you want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assist is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Goes to the left side. Tosses. That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Trae Young. Fires the 3. Good for 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots. Rudy Gobert at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Deep left corner. Mitchell. No good. That's great defense. Trae Young. Great look and vision. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Gets it in the right corner. Going a launch. Beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. Utah ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Gobert. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him. To Trae Young. Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got ball. I got ball. Oh, yeah.
To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. He's 2 for 2 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Mitchell with the basketball. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Can't connect from in close. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
4-3. And Gobert hauls in the rebound. Green to the basket, but the shot won't go. Jabari Parker. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Short jumper off the mark. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks with the lead. Through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Conley into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. And counted at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
From long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And he buries it. Trae Young to Parker. Has a chance. Jabari Parker looking good. 4 for 5.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Trae Young. Mitchell. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
Conley. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Beyond the arc for 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Conley. To Gobert. It goes down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Hawks with the basketball. Down low for Len. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is how big.
Jabari Parker sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Goes 2 for 2. Here's Atlanta. Surveys the floor. Trae Young. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hey, lock up.
Trae Young. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the
For 3. Bogdanovich with the rebound. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3, and the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Conley into the front court. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Jeff Green, guarded by Alex Len. Here's a chance from long range, not getting the bounce to Trae Young. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Alex Len trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70%. Free throw shooter. Jazz will take a timeout as they'll try to hammer out a play to wrap up the quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Got 5 seconds. Fires the 3. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's a 5-second violation. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Lets it fly from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
5-second violation. Deep three at the buzzer. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Hawks have it. 4-3. And it's good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
That's a 5-second violation. From long range. Off the iron. No good. Seconds. It's going the other way. Beyond the arc for three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
For three, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Fires the three. That's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Oh, 5-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Here's a chance from long range. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
That's a 5-second violation. Fires the three. And the rebound comes down to Utah. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The pass taken away.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a look. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice pass to set things up. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Over to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fine to shoot for Atlanta. Trae Young. 4-3. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Eight-second violation. It's going the other way. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Utah, number 13, Tony Bradley.
From long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, he chose the dagger with the 3.
It's Atlanta ball. Here comes the screen. It's Bradley with the rebound. Rebound comes to Atlanta. For 3, buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Conley. Hawks have the board.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Fires the 3. Trae Young able to knock it. Face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Mitchell and Collins there to grab the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.